This is a story about divine protection and divine investment in his people and a divine release from oppression and servitude and slavery. When Jesus ascends the mountain to give his Sermon on the Mount, they see him as a new Moses figure. Jesus becomes, in a sense, the leader of the better Exodus. And we see these New Testament authors, they are so enamored by this theme of Exodus and the powers being subverted to God's purposes. Jesus becomes the one who leads us through the waters to the promised land, to life and to hope. So what does this mean for us? Exodus offers us a powerful counter-testimony to what's happening in the world all around us, where we see people who are not just in spiritual oppression, spiritual bondage, but we see people who are actually in real oppression, real bondage. Jesus, as the leader of the better Exodus, says, "Follow me, and I will bring you into life and into freedom." What I want us to see is that Exodus is not just a story about old stuff way back when. Exodus is a story that has so much power for us today because it is the paradigm by which God works. In chapter 2, Israel has been crying out to God, wanting God to answer. And there's a text that says, God heard the prayers of his people, and God knew. When we pray, when we go through these moments where we feel oppression, where we feel as though we are in bondage, where we feel we are enslaved, when we lift our voices and we pray, I want to submit to us this evening that God hears our prayers and God knows. He knows how we feel. He knows where we have been. He knows that he can lead us into freedom and life, into that promised land that is good.